Hello, this is Molly Ashoff, and I am hosting this week's Wednesday webinar. And this week's webinar is on the new STEAM kits that were purchased through Perkins money, and they are available for checkout in our Media Center. We have 4 new kits. We have the Osmo, which is very primary, your pre-K through 2nd or 3rd grade. We have Flybricks, which is basically building a drone from Legos and electricity and then programming it to fly. So this is a very high level. This is our 712. We have virtual reality viewers. We had some Google Cardboards in the past, and we have upgraded with some nice plastic virtual reality viewers. And then we have a class set of the Spiro Spark Plus, which we did have 2 individuals before, so it gives us a class set plus a couple extra. Let's start with the Osmo. We have a set of 5, so this would be great. They're best played in small groups anyway, or a lot of them can be. So it could be a partner activity, or it could be single activity and kids rotate through a station. I am going to show you promo videos. Most of them come from YouTube, just because some of them are actually checked out now, and I can't demo them. And this gives you an idea of what's in there and what's available. So here's the Osmo.
Let's play this, guys. Okay. Yeah. Red team. Yes. Awesome.
Could you draw me a magic wand? Draw it down there, then tap here when it's ready.
Smile.
right, in the Osmo set, it comes with, this is a sheet, it kind of tells you what all it comes with. We have 5 of the creativity sets, that's what she was drawing on. We have the 5 of the genius packs, so that's the base, that little reflector, the tanagrams, the words, and the number tiles. And we have 5 of the coding sets. Now, in order for this to work, you have to have the iPad. We do not have a set of iPads that go out with the kit. This is what comes in the kit that you see on this paper here. So you would have to supply your own iPads. All the apps that you use with them and all those instructions are on there. Some of you even have QR codes to download. The apps are all free at no charge for you. So it's a great beginner coding and problem solving and creativity package. So I hope that that gets checked out a lot for our lower elementary classes. Next is the Flybricks, and like I said, this is for your upper middle school, high school kids, and it looks like a lot of fun. It takes a lot more programming. Now, if you don't quite feel like you're up to the programming part of it, you can just alone the building of the robotic drone, it takes quite a bit also. But let's watch this about the Flybricks.
Flying through the air, side by side with dip, climb, climb, climb. Flying through the air so free, feel the world behind, below us. Flying through the air, Malibu and me, we are going up the just for kids, but the wish there were you, right along here with me, you and me. Climbing through the sky, leaving all our thoughts far away. Climbing through the stars up here, let your eyes unfold beside you. Side by side we soar, me and you just glide. We are getting a fall. We feel how that soul in your mind as we turn around and climb right back in.
All right, the Flybricks kits, we have 10 of them. You build your own drone kits. This is what's included. And the app you can get at the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. It can be used with your computer or a phone, a smartphone. Now, the coding that is used with this is Arduino coding, and it's a higher level coding. It's not the drag and drop that you see used in the Sphero Spark that I'll talk about, and in some of the lower level programming. We don't have anyone here at the ESU that is really experts in that. We're looking possibly to find a college student at NECC, that Northeast Community College, that could possibly help us out. Or maybe you've got students that are into that, or maybe they can just go online and kind of self-teach them that. So know that this is a higher level coding if you check out the Flybricks kits. All right, the virtual reality viewers, we have a set of 10. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got the Google Cardboards, and we still have those to pass. They could come with them, so if you wanted more. They were just kind of getting beat up and in bad shape. So we got these nice plastic ones. We'll look and see here a little bit of what can happen. The only thing with these is we don't supply the phones with them. So you need to have, it takes the smaller or the larger, the newer, larger size smartphones. Can be a Google or an Android or an iPhone, but we don't supply those. Possibly I'm looking into getting some that don't have a phone plan, just that are internet, that you can log on to the internet and download apps and use them for that. But at this point, we don't have those available. But here's a little bit about the VR viewer. Basically, VR is virtual reality.
Wow. Oh, man.
Looks like I'm right there.
Wow. Everything changes.
So some of the apps that you can get for the VR viewer, then these are all free. You can get Google Cardboard on both iOS and Android. Once you're in Google Cardboard, there's different expeditions that you can download. So there's a lot within the Google Cardboard app. There's Orbulus, the InCell VR. It's a app that basically you're inside your cells and DNA and seeing how they react with each other. The Riot VR, I believe, is the history one. It puts you in battlefields and everything, if I remember correctly. End Space is an outer space one. There's a VR roller coaster. You decide on the educational value of that. It's pretty cool. And then YouTube VR. YouTube has videos that you can download, and if you watch them when it's in the VR viewer, then it gives you that virtual reality experience. So once again, something we've kind of had, we've upgraded to the plastic VR viewers without phones though. So you would have to supply those. All right, the last one is the SpheroSpark Plus. We have a set of 12. It looks just like this kit. It comes with this little rolling suitcase, and which is really nice, and all the spheros are in there, and you plug that in, they charge right in there. So if you're not familiar with the SpheroSpark, I will just quickly play this and you can get an idea of what you can do with this. And I would say this kind of fits that 3 through 8th grade or 3 through 6th, 7th grade. Oops, sorry.
When you're a kid, learning and playing always seem to be on opposite sides. But we believe we can change that. Meet SpheroSpark Edition, the playful robot that makes programming fun and offers challenges for every skill level. Spark began as a local meetup group where we taught kids how to code. A year later, we launched a series of free lessons, enabling students and teachers to discover all that's possible with the Sphero Ball. Now, as we face a future where coding will be as important as reading and writing, we want to give everyone the opportunity to learn the language of tomorrow. In the box, you'll find SpheroSpark Edition, an induction charger, and a few other handy tools to help you get creative. The ball itself comes packed with all the same sensors and electronics as Sphero 2.0, but unlike Sphero 2.0's white shell, we've encased Spark Edition in clear polycarbonate, bringing you closer to the robotic action. Get started by downloading the Spark app and connecting to your ball via Bluetooth. If you're new to coding, learn some basic principles by first exploring the sample programs. Then, set off to create your very own, using drag and drop commands like roll, spin, flip, and color change. At any time, you can even access the actual code behind the blocks and get a sense of how text-based programming operates. If you need a break from coding, turn your device sideways to just drive, or tap on the Community tab to see what others are creating. Spark Edition is also compatible with all of the other games and apps already available for Sphero. We have big plans for Spark Edition, so be sure to check for updates. It's time to break the rules about learning. So fire up your imagination and begin exploring robotics, programming, and so much more.
The Sphero Spark can be used with the Tickle app, and it's a little bit easier to begin with. So I would start my kids with using the Tickle app, and it's a free iOS app, and then possibly use the Spark app or some of those others apps that they also have. What I really like about this is Sphero EDU Beyond the Code has a website that has a lot of games or challenges already built in that you can take and have your kids do and try to code for. So I really like that. It's a great community. All right, if you want to check these out, how do you check them out? Well, you go to the ESU8 webpage, just www.esu8.org. And you're going to have to scroll down. There's a map up here that you have to scroll down through till you get to the DL and Media Resources. Click on Snap. Snap is where you have to have your identification number and the password to log in. If you don't know yours, please contact us here at the ESU and we will get that for you. So once you're there, then you have a search box, and I would just put in, like Sphero Spark or Osmo, and then those kits will come up and you can check them out. They'll be delivered to you on the van, which comes to your schools either east or west once a week.